First Alert Weather with meteorologist Julia Blanchett.
Western Colorado is starting off the morning by working on clearing the cloud coverage. We saw rain late last night and overnight again. Grand Junction has a beautiful sunrise. Montrose still has some moisture on the roads. In Grand Junction, it's about 55 degrees right now, and in Montrose, we're looking at 52. If I take a step aside so you can take a peek at the Cortez area, it's about 45 degrees out there right now, and the sun is shining. But later today, the sun won't stay out forever because there is still a little bit of activity on our radar. There is more shower activity over the high country right now. And down in the valleys, you may not be seeing much of anything, but that will change here soon because in the later hours of this morning, we're supposed to see the development of some more showers and thunderstorm activity here in Grand Junction, among other locations as well. So the early morning hours leading up until about lunchtime, we have the possibility to again still warm up, but see that moisture still coming in and out in waves. We will have a little bit of a break at the middle to end of the day, and then after dinner more moisture returns to the forecast. But once it clears up and gets out of our way at the end of the day, we won't have to worry about it again. It will not be returning at the end of the day. We will be seeing the end to this as of this evening. So early this morning, when can you expect some changes? We only have the cloud coverage around the 6 o'clock hour. To most of you, it's already cleared. Notice that the southwestern portion of Colorado is completely clear of even cloud coverage. All of the storm activity has been starting with that, and today they're actually left alone. They're not really expecting much moisture. Almost all the moisture is going to follow this pathway headed off to the northern half of western Colorado, and the convective ability really moves in by lunchtime. You can see some of those storm cells preparing to bother the northern high country terrain, and then we're also going to see some of those showers populate for the Delta area, Grand Junction, and even Montrose. More activity traveling from the Utah state side and then crossing our state lines towards us. But once we hit midnight, everything disappears, and I mentioned it won't be coming back. So you have not much to worry about here in western Colorado in the next several days. The only thing you have to worry about is having a wonderful weekend with a lot of sunshine left to soak up. I know the sun has been missing for a couple days. Some of you may have been enjoying the cooler temperatures, but by your Saturday in Grand Junction, you're already at 87, and then by your Sunday, you're already hitting about 92. So we will be warming up day by day, and once you hit the 90s, you might actually be wishing for the rain to come back because we won't get out of the 90s for the foreseeable future. But for Montrose, about 82 on Saturday and 87 on Sunday, mostly sunny both days. Lots of warmth to soak up, and in the meantime, we need to worry about getting rid of our cooler conditions, but remember, value them while they're here because they won't be here for much longer. About 79 in Grand Junction and in Delta, 77 in Montrose and 81 in Cortez, and then those lows are about 57 in Grand Junction, 50 in Delta, 49 in Montrose, and 45 in Cortez. The 7-day forecast holds no surprises. We're supposed to see that storm activity ramp up on the rest of your afternoon and even early morning today, but for the rest of the foreseeable future, I mentioned those 90s are going to arrive and they're not going to disappear, which could even be a little bit too warm for some. But we will have lows in the 50s overnight. Right now we have to deal with the cooler temperatures and the rain for Montrose, but by tomorrow we'll be in the 80s. So sunshine is on the way, and we stay in the 80s for a long time. And in Delta, we are going to hit the 70s today, 80s tomorrow, and then 90s are going to stick with us, and they aren't going away for the foreseeable future either. And for the first time this week, Cortez will be left alone. Storm activity is not going to be bothering the Four Corners area today, as most of the precipitation is favoring the northern half of our western half of Colorado.